Voters in the Lowcountry are not just deciding which candidates they want to lead them, they must also choose if they will pay more when buying things in Beaufort County.
They must approve or reject a new penny sales tax, which is on the ballot. News 3's Andrew Davis is in the Lowcountry newsroom with where that money would go. Andrew?
Well, it was the talk of early voting in Beaufort yesterday, mostly because several people who were in line to cast a vote, they said they didn't know anything about the Greenspace tax that was on the ballot. So I offered some details to those folks, but now the county and people on both sides have a lot more to say on the issue.
In Bluffton, with 110% over the last 10 years growth, you can pretty much drive to any street corner and see it being developed.
That's just part of the reason Beaufort County Council put a 1% or 1 penny sales tax increase on the ballot for voters. It could raise as much as $100 million in 2 years to be spent on buying properties and keeping them from developers.
Once developed, you can't reclaim the land, or you miss an opportunity to protect a resource. Restoration later on, after it's been damaged, is a lot more expensive than paying today.
Kate Schaefer of the Open Land Trust says from the Port Royal Sound in Beaufort County to the headwaters in Jasper and Hampton, there are nationally significant resources in our area that need protecting. That's in addition to the property connected to 160 plus farms in the county, which produce in the range of $20 million in food and revenue a year.
You can protect your rural areas, your farmlands, your wetlands, your vulnerable places adjacent to the river bodies, and you can develop in your cities and towns. You can create thriving places to live and thriving places for wildlife.
Opponents are online saying it's a big price to pay in a potentially difficult economic time for areas they say may get developed anyway down the road. And why should they trust the county council with these decisions? Well, County PIO Chris Oppart says the county council will not have that final decision alone.
So there'll be a citizens committee that is set up that'll be made up of council members, civilian volunteers, and then also some state lawmakers. Make a determination of how to spend that $100 million over the next 4 or 5 years.
Now, if approved, the penny sales tax would last only 2 years and would not affect the price of your groceries or food. Some in favor say almost 50% of that would be paid for by visitors and tourists. But after the land's purchase, the only way it could be sold off is to someone else through a 2/3 vote of county council. Andrew Davis, WSAV News 3 on your side.